This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, this is Patrice Rice, CEO and founder of Mosquito Sheriff. Obviously, you're looking at different models of businesses that might be right for you. And one thing that's very important when you're considering a model is the training and support. So I want to talk about that a little bit now. We have great training. The training has different modules, so to speak. The goal is that you become a mosquito expert through a partnership or relationship with your customer. Having customers really think that you are the expert in mosquitoes is important. Having customers that feel they can call you with a question is important. Having customers that like you is important. All these components make up true customer service. And if a customer really likes you and respects you in this business, they will never leave you to go to somebody else. For $10 or whatever the cost may be, they will never leave you. So you want to be an expert in this business. So you're going to learn about mosquitoes, and you're going to learn about mosquitoes during training. There are different types of mosquitoes. You're going to learn where they live, where they lay eggs, what's the difference in various species, how to identify them, easy tips to share with the customer. So let's say, for example, a customer calls you and says, I'm being bitten by mosquitoes. And you say, well, where are you being bitten? On my ankle. Well, that's a tiger mosquito. They live in tall grass. Let's talk about any tall grasses around or, your yard or something. But by being able to answer that question makes them know that you are the expert in this business. As I said, customer service is the key to your success. You want residual business year over year. You don't want any attrition at all. So this year, you'll have customers. Next year, you'll have the same customers and more customers. The next year, you'll have the more customers and more customers. And that's how it builds. So you can max out the truck with customers if you want, and then maybe have a second truck. Whatever your goal is for your business. Communication is all part of customer service as well. The program that we have that we use in this business, I'm going to show you in a few minutes, will tell you what the upcoming weather is going to be that week and next week. And it's going to tell you, whether it's raining or whether it's really, really windy. You don't want to spray if it's raining, and you don't want to spray if it's really, really windy because it will be worthless. So staying in touch with your customer and maybe having to reschedule them or something is very important. Don't just not show up and they say, where were you? And you say, oh, it's 20-mile-an-hour winds. I couldn't spray. Don't make them chase you. You be proactive and call them and tell them what's going on. Well, as part of the training is we're going to teach you how to plan your daily route. We're going to teach you how to use your customer service vehicle as your office. We're going to talk about initial call with customer, step-by-step process to be ready to spray, what to do after you've sprayed, staying in touch with your customer, and offering promotions and referral incentives. One thing I want to say here is that many of the pictures in this video, people have masks on because we took the pictures during COVID, not because they need them to spray and do this business. Okay, so let's talk about the misters. We have very lightweight misters. They use recyclable energy, which means you don't have to put gas in a gas tank can in your back of your van. You don't have to take the gas and pour the gas into the mister. You don't have to carry the gas around on your back. And then you don't have to go to the gas station to fill up with gas again. So because of this, our backpacks only weigh 25 pounds versus 40 pounds with some other models. Very easy on the back, very easy to pick up and put on your back. And you can see because of the height of the truck, it isn't like you have to pick them up from the ground and put them on. So it's a very easy to use lightweight backpack. We have also set the truck up to be a rolling office for you. Everything you need is in here. You can see in front there's a filing cabinet. So if somebody wants a flyer or a brochure, you open your filing cabinet, boom, there they are. The yard signs are hanging up on the left side of the vehicle. The product is on the right side. The water tank is towards the front. So everything you need is right here. We use recyclable energy. We have installed these trucks with an inverter, which turns the engine into a generator. So while you're driving, your batteries are being charged. So you always have a battery, a fresh battery. You just cycle them through. And since you can do that in your vehicle, again, it makes it easy. So when you get up in the morning, you go out to your truck, you look at your route for the day, and that's it. You're not going to go off and say, oh, I forgot my batteries, I left them home charging. No, everything you need is right here. And we're going to go through this. We're going to have you put the backpacks on. We're going to do some modeling for you, and you're going to go spraying with us. So you'll get hands-on experience in this as well. So why is our product so great? Well, we're the only one that offers an all-natural, organic, toxic-free, biodegradable spray. We're the only ones. It's easy storage. You can store in your garage. A lot of other companies require that you have a separate off-premise storage space, because they're so toxic. Not us. Store in your garage. They kills on contact with residuals from up to 30 days. Made in the USA. It does not stain pavers, decks, or cement. It has a very mild cedar aroma. It doesn't smell like chemicals. And it's really easy to measure and pour into your bottle. Again, you don't have to rent a storage unit. Our product is so safe that you can store it in your garage. So that means you don't have to go to another location to pick up your product or your supplies. You can keep it right there in your garage. So there will be during the class, there'll be some classroom. We're going to talk about mosquitoes and different aspects of that. And then you're going to ride along with a technician and get some hands-on experience. So there'll be a combination of both during your 3 days of training. One thing we're going to talk about training is the call center, how to interface with the call center. The call center is hugely important. The call center will answer the phone. We'll talk about our service. We'll sign the contract, collect the money, then call you and say, here's your new customer, call them to schedule a spray. So this is important because they answer the phone all the time, within 20 seconds. If you're spraying and you're out of the truck and you don't get back in, and then you check your voicemail, and then by the time you get back to somebody, they may have already signed with somebody else. So it's like having your own administrative staff, working for you. So they do it all. They turn the leads over. This is a really big, important part of your business model, and we'll teach you how to interface with them. Another big part is tracking and your business. We use a software called Kokomo, and it is specifically designed for the mosquito business. It's web-based, nothing to download on your computer. So this kind of gives a sample dashboard of what it looks like. So you can see, at a glance, what your business is doing. Once you sign a new customer, you'll put in their address, and then there will be one of those little balloon pinpoints. And so you can use this for marketing. You might want to say, geez, I've got, 10, 15 people in Springville. I'm going to work Springville hard. And I'm going to go put flyers on mailboxes that say, hey, I sprayed a lot of your neighbors. I'm going to be back in your area in 2 weeks. Do you want me to stop by and talk to you? Or call me at this number. That's an easy way to expand your territory, expand your customers in a given area. Now, Provo is also part of your territory. You could reach out to people in Provo, and I would put door hangers and say, look, you know, we're really got a lot of customers in Springville, and now I'm expanding into Provo. I'm going to be in your area in 2 weeks. Do you want me to stop by? So this is a good marketing tool for you to use as you plan out, you know, what you're going to do and what areas you're going to cover in your business. So you might want to be worrying about, where do I keep my customers? How do I do that? Where do I do that? Well, you don't have to worry about that because this has its own database. You can see the customer, you can see the zip code, the status of it, the last time you were there, and the next time it's scheduled. So this gives you a glance at your customers with a general overview. Now, if you, let's say you wanted more information on a particular customer, we click this little gray button over here, and it takes you to their service information. You've got their full address, you've got their email address, phone number, follow-up is residential, it's a 12-month standard contract, they pay monthly, you know, everything you need to know is on this page about this particular person. Now, so after you sign up your people, and they, sorry about that, after you sign up your customers and you have dates that you're going to spray them, this will automatically create a calendar for you. So once the calendar is created, then you go into each day. So this is Thursday. Okay, these are the places that this person is, let's say you are going to go to that day. And it takes your route and optimizes your route into the most efficient stops and way to go. So you can see A, B, C, D, E. It optimizes everything. So you don't have to figure it out. You don't have to figure, where do I go first? Or what's the fastest way? Let me collect the mileage here. You don't have to do any of that. When I say each morning, you get in your truck, you pull up your iPad, you go see what your route is for that day. It's exactly what it is. It's that simple. I've designed this to be a plug-and-play business. So, you know, just follow the system and use the programs we have and help us market a little bit, then it will all work out for you. You don't have to figure all of that out. It tells you how many hours you'll be on the road and your estimated revenue for that day. So people have said, so what do I do in the winter in the north here? In the south, you don't have to worry about that, but it is an option. We also do holiday lighting. I see holiday lighting as having synergy with the mosquito business. A lot of people want holiday lighting and don't want to do it themselves. And I bet those people have mosquitoes. A lot of your mosquito customers would like to have holiday lighting. They just have to know that you offer it. So it is an option for you. We teach you how to do it in training and how to, you know, come up with estimates and everything in training. But it's an option if you want to go there. You know, a lot of people just don't want to deal with it anymore. I mean, you see ads all the time of discouraging people from getting on the ladder to clean out their gutters. Well, this is kind of the same thing because you're up on a ladder. You know, the left picture here, you can see the ladder got kicked out from underneath the guy and he's just hanging there, you know, looking at people up on the ladders trying to string them. On the right hand side, what a mess. What a tangled mess he has. So there's a lot of reasons why people like to have holiday lighting. So that's pretty much what we do for training and what you can expect in class on training. Remember, it's several days of class. It's like a day and a half of classroom and a day and a half on the road with the technician. If you have any questions, please reach out. I'd be happy to talk to you. Thank you.